Yeah. 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 What is good, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Man, oh man, baby. Oh, I've waited all day for this. How y'all doing? Sorry if I don't have a bunch of energy. All my energy was seeped out of me after the Patriots-Packers game. My God, I haven't been that nervous watching a football game in a long ass time. But yeah, man, I'll talk about that a little more on Wednesday. And man, there's a lot to talk about from that game. I did not expect that game to be as close and as competitive as it was, especially considering after the first drive, New England was playing rookie third stringer Bailey Zappi. So I was not anticipating that. I was not anticipating that game to be the emotional roller coaster it was. But like I said, I will talk about that more on Wednesday for the podcast. But as of right now, we are talking about this. Yes, Sunday Night Football taking place in Tampa, Florida. Didn't think it was going to occur tonight. Hold on one second. Didn't think this was going to happen in Tampa, but first of all, before I continue this, I just want to send my thoughts and prayers out to the families that have been affected by Hurricane Ian down in Florida. I also currently have family that are down there in Florida. My mother's currently down there. She had to evacuate the area. She's currently she's fine. Everything's fine on her end. But I also know there are a ton of families down there who are currently not fine and have lost homes, lost lives potentially. So my thoughts are out. My thoughts and prayers go out to those people who are affected by Hurricane Ian. But as they're doing a tribute to those affected by it right now. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way because it is because at the end of the day, I know we're here to talk about football, watch football, but at the end of the day, this is reality. This is the world we live in, where not everything is roses and unicorns and rainbows. Tragic things happen, and it's nice to have stuff like sports to get our mind off of things, to distract ourselves from the harsh reality of the world that's around us. But yes, like I said, my heart goes out to those affected by it. Yeah, man. It sucks, but we're not here to focus on that right now. For the next 3, maybe even 3.5 hours, we are here to focus, to take our mind off of that, and to focus on football and what a game we are expected to see tonight. Kansas City against Tampa, Mahomes and Brady, most likely the last ever meeting between these two in the short meetings, the short history between these two. But yeah, man, this should be interesting. These are not the same kind of teams we've expected in years past. I mean, Tampa is still relatively, but Kansas City, they're not the firepower they used to be in years past. A lot of that has to do with the fact that Tyreek Hill is no longer here. But yeah, also, I've noticed in my camera, if this looks a little darker compared to previous live streams, there's a reason for that. The light in my room, I'm currently living in an apartment complex, and the light in my room has stopped working. And I would get it fixed, but honestly, I just bought a lamp, and I like the lighting in here better. Not when I'm on stream, but just in general. And so yeah, this is probably what it's going to look like moving forward. And yeah, and honestly, I just kind of like how it looks personally for me anyway. But yeah, just wanted to get that a little out of the way in case anybody noticed severely. But we are approaching kickoff, and the kick is underway in Tampa, Florida. And the Bucs will receive it first, and they're actually going to get a little return on this, and they will go out to over. Oh my goodness, was there a fumble on the opening kickoff? The Chiefs have the football. They turned the ball over in the opening kickoff. They took the ball out. The Bucs took the ball out to a return. We're going to see this. Was the ball out before it? Yeah, the ball got punched out, and Kansas City jumped on it. They're going to get the ball right outside the red zone. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, we thought Tampa was going to get the ball to start this game. It's actually going to be Kansas City off the turnover. Oh, my heavens. Oh, what a way to start this game. Okay. Okay. And just like that, Mahomes is in the gun. Clyde Edwards-Helaire to his right, and it's a handoff to Edwards-Helaire, and he's going to run forward for about a 4 or 5 yard gain. That brings up a second and I want to say about 2nd and 5 coming up. Oh my goodness. That's a way to start the game. That's a way to start this ball game. Okay. I'm not complaining about it at all. Yeah, it's 2nd and 5 at the that is the 16-yard line in the red zone. Mahomes takes a snap. Drops back, throws it short to Travis Kelce, and Kelce hurdles a man, and he's in! Touchdown on the second offensive play of the game! Oh my goodness! Oh gosh! Oh God! I don't know if I'm going to be mentally prepared for this. If it's going to be like this all game, I don't know if I'm going to be prepared for this. Oh dear Lord! Oh God! I'm going to have this on standby. Oh Lord! I need to hydrate myself because this is probably going to be a lot of screaming involved in this. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy, Lord. Travis Kelce on a 16-yard touchdown reception. And 2 plays in and an extra point later, the Bucs are up 7-0. And we haven't even reached a full minute into the game. On what was supposed to be the Bucs starting the game on the opening drive, they end up bringing out the opening kickoff, fumbled it right outside the red zone. Kansas City jumped on it. And 2 plays later, Travis Kelce hurdled a man as he went into the end zone. Oh, my goodness. If it's going to be like this all night, oh, Lord, I am excited, but also scared shitless. Oh, goodness. I got to change this. I was so flabbergasted on how quick of a score that was that I forgot to change the scoreboard. Hold on one second. That is the wrong team. Hold on. I'm all over the place. All right, they're kicking. The Chiefs are kicking it off again, and he's gonna take it out again. And he takes it out to the 27-yard line. He doesn't fumble this time. Thank God. He would have got cut if he did. Oh my heavens. Hold on 1 second. All righty. Okay. We're getting it. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Okay, 1st and 10, and it's going to be a handoff to Leonard Fournette, and he gets about a 4-yard gain on that. Hold on. Everything's happening so fast. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Yay. Okay. Here we are. Oh my God, this all happened so fast. I'm not ready. 2nd and 3 for the Bucs at the 31-yard line. And it's going to be a play action to Fournette, and it's actually going to be a short pass to Fournette, and he picks up the first down and more. He's on his feet. He's past the 45 of the Kansas City. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Tom Brady with the short pass to Leonard Fournette. He picked up the first down and more. And just like that, 2 plays into this drive, the Bucs are in Kansas City territory. This is already going to be better. This is already a million times better than the first 3 Sunday night games we've talked about. This is already better. 1st and 10 for the Bucs, and it's another play action to Fournette. Brady steps back. He's going to throw a short. First down to Cameron Brate. About a 10-yard gain to give him a new fresh set of downs. Oh my Lord. Oh God. This is gonna be an adrenaline rush and a half if this keeps up, man. We're not even halfway through the first quarter, and this is already as good as advertised. Alrighty, 1st and 10, a new fresh set of downs. This time is a handoff to Fournette, and he gets blown up behind the line of scrimmage. That was George Karlaftis, the rookie first rounder, who caught him from behind. That was about a 4-yard loss, I want to say. Karlaftis, he just beats his blocker, and he just gets in there for about a 4-yard loss? We're going to see Karlaftis, the rookie first rounder out of Purdue. Yep, 4 yards, 2nd and 14. Brady in the gun. He takes the snap. He throws it over the middle, and it's caught by Chris Godwin, who's back from injury. And that picks up, that gets him back to the 30. So it's going to be a 3rd and medium coming up. Godwin was working on the L'Jarius Sneed on that play. And it's going to be a 3rd and 4 for Tampa. Brady is in the gun. Fournette to his left. Snap to Brady. Swings it out to Fournette. And Fournette tries to bully his way, but he only picks up a couple yards and gets gang tackled after about a 2-yard gain. It's going to be a 4th and 2 coming up. And this is where it gets interesting. And nope, the offense is coming off the field, and they're going to send the field goal unit out, I believe. Yes. All right, we needed to calm down a little bit. We just needed to calm down just slightly, Oh my gosh. It's going to be a 45-yard field goal attempt for Ryan Suckup. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and it is good. And Tampa's on the board after their first drive. It is now 7-3 in favor of Kansas City. Un momento. Un momento. All righty. And there we are. Okay, this first quarter is already becoming an adrenaline rush from hell. All right. Can we take a breather? I think it's okay to take a bit of a breather. So let's recap a little bit. For those of you just joining, let's recap a little bit. So we had the opening kickoff to Tampa to start the game. Tampa brought it out on a return. Ended up fumbling it on the opening kickoff. That set Kansas City up in right outside the red zone. And then after 2 plays, well, it took them 2 plays to score with Travis Kelce on a 16-yard touchdown reception to put him up 7-0. Then Tampa gets a nice little drive going, and they end up going a little bit into Kansas City territory. They tack on a field goal. So 2 drives, 2 scores, and we're just in the middle of the first quarter. This is going to be oh Lord. All right. We're just showing Mahomes and Brady's high school years, I guess. I don't know. But now you have Tampa kicking off now. Kansas City is going to get the kickoff here, and it's going to be returned. Return man is out, and he's going to be tackled around the 20-yard line. He was better off just letting it bounce in the end zone. Oh, yeah, it's their second drive of the game, and they're just now doing Kansas City's. They're just now doing Kansas City's offensive introductions. Man. It's just Gatorade, by the way. But snap to Mahomes. Mahomes is under pressure. He skips up. He's scrambling around a bit. Throws a short to Travis Kelce, and Kelce evades a defender and picks up a first down around the 35-yard line. 34 to be exact. It's going to be a new fresh set of downs for Kansas City. Mahomes is feeling the pressure a little bit. He was scrambling around a little bit. But he was able to find Travis Kelce, and Kelce was able to pick up the first down on that. There's that damn sidearm again. All right. Play action to Allaire. Throws a screen pass to McCole Hardman, who only picks up a few yards about on that. Maybe 4. Hardman and Devin White talking a little trash. All right. And Mahomes on a 2nd and 6. Allaire to his right. Fix it. This time it's a screen to Kelce on the right side. And Kelsey's able to carry a defender to the first down marker. And that's going to be a new fresh set of downs. Kelce that's his 3rd catch of the game already. We have 8.5 minutes left to go in the first, and Kelsey's really been carrying this offense so far. It's going to be 3rd and inches. It's the first down. I thought he picked up the first down on that, but no, they're saying he's short. Oh. And timeout is called by who? It's called by Kansas City. Okay. Timeout is called by the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, okay. I think they want to look at the spot. His knee is down, and I think he might actually have been a little short, actually. Going to commercial break, I think they're going to take a look at that. It was close, but it looked like his knee was just a little bit down. So, just checking up on some things. All right. I think they actually got that right on that call. I think he was actually short by just centimeters. Clearing that. But yeah, man. How was y'all Sunday? There's a pretty interesting storylines coming out of today. Zach Wilson had a really nice game in his debut on the year. Kenny Pickett finally given the reins. You know for sure he's going to be the quarterback going forward. Why it took them 4 games to get to this point to finally put Pickett in the game, I have no idea. Wasn't all pretty, I will say, but you definitely saw that there was a rejuvenation, like a jolt of energy that was put into the Steelers offense when Pickett got put in the game. I'll dive more into that later this week. But, man, yeah, there's some of the games that I want to talk about. I want to get into on the podcast. I want to get into the London game, Minnesota and New Orleans. What a weird game that was. And yep, they came back. It was, guessing they looked at it. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. Yeah, it was short. And all right, 3rd and 1. Mahomes under center. Kelsey is in motion. Motions back a little bit, and it's going to be a fake pitch to Hilaire. Mahomes trying to evade a sack. He just chucks it up, and he gets it complete to Juju Smith-Schuster for a first down. Oh, my goodness. What a play from Mahomes to keep that alive. They did they did the fake pitch, and Mahomes rolled out to his right. Yeah, Carlton Davis, it looked like it was a surefire sack, but Mahomes was able to fight it. That ball fluttered as he threw that up there. It was very dangerous, but Juju Smith-Schuster was in the area for him. Juju was in the area, and they got it for a first down. Now 1st and 10, Mahomes rolls to his left, and he can't find anybody. He just chucks it in the dirt. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 coming up. 7 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. Man, oh man. All righty. 2nd and 10 coming up. And Mahomes is an empty. Got 5 receivers wide. Kelsey is in motion a little bit. Now he stops, goes back motion the other way. Snap to Mahomes. Mahomes throws it to Kelsey, and oh my God. Jesus Christ. The ball's incomplete, but holy shit. Devin White tried to rip Travis Kelce's fucking head off. Yep, they're saying it's an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Oh my God, let's look at this. And oh my Lord, Devin White came up high and just grabbed. I don't know how that wasn't flagged, honestly. How the hell was that not flagged? But yep, it's 3rd and 10. You have Jerick McKinnon in the game at running back now. And it's a snap to Mahomes. Mahomes throws it, and Kelce has it again for another first down, working on Carlton Davis. And Travis Kelce once again picks up a crucial 3rd down for the Kansas City offense. That he came up clutch on the 3rd and 10. That was, it was just zone. Mahomes threaded the needle with Devin White this close to knocking that away. But no, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of Tampa. And it's a handoff, and he gets tackled. I still gotta learn. I still gotta learn his how to say his name real quick. Hold on 1 second. Un momento, por favor. But it was a nice 8-yard run on the play. 2nd and 2. Juju is in motion. Snap to Mahomes. Mahomes under pressure, and he throws a short to Juju, and Juju is tackled. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short. Great tackle by Devin White on the play. All right. Sorry about that. Just checking up on some things. And yep, it's going to be another 3rd and 1. And it's a handoff to Edwards-Helaire, and he finds a hole. He gets through. Oh, my God. He carries a defender all the way down to the 11-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Clyde Edwards-Helaire found a hole and carried a couple Bucs all nearly to the 10-yard line. And it's going to set up nearly 1st and goal for them. Oh, my God. What a hole that was. Tooney and Brown just opened that. You could drive a truck through that hole. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line, actually. Mahomes and gun again. Edwards-Helaire to his left. Snap to Mahomes, and they do an option, and Mahomes going to keep it himself, and Mahomes slides down short of the first down, but inside the 5-yard line. They ran an option play to the left, and Mahomes picked up about an 8-yard gain on that. Wasn't touched until he slid inside around the 4-yard line. Oy vey. And Kelce got away with a bit of a hold there. But it's going to be 2nd and 1. It was actually a 9-yard gain. And McKinnon is in at quarterback. Wildcat, and it's a handoff to Edwards-Helaire. And Helaire. Was he in? They powered in. They're rolling in a touchdown. They're ruling in a touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They were in on a Wildcat formation. McKinnon was the quarterback. They handed it off to Edwards-Helaire on the option. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, it looked like he didn't get there initially. It looked like Devin White had him wrapped up, but he powered through there. Broke the plane, let's see, just to make sure. And yeah, that's an easy one. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown all the way. And extra point is pending. And just like that, it is now 14-3. 14-3. as Kansas City extends their lead. Oh no. All right. And just one moment. And there we are, 14-3 in quarter number 1. Man, oh man. So far, even though both teams have scored on their possessions, so far I think Kansas City is imposing their will the most. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, man, this has been a wild first quarter so far. This has been a hectic first quarter. My brain still hasn't fully recovered after the opening kickoff. My goodness. And we are now back, and we still got 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Oh my goodness. Okay, we get it. We get it. We get it. You like your commercials. Let's go. Come on now. Come on now. There we are. Yay. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. And the Chiefs are now kicking off. And Tampa is just going to let this one go. That's smart. That's smart. after so far this game, that's smart. Okay. So, my apologies. First and 10 at the 25-yard line for the Tampa Bay offense. Brady is under center. Fournette in the backfield, and it's going to be a handoff to Fournette, and Fournette is going to go absolutely nowhere on that. Oh my goodness, was that Nick Bolton who got there first? Chris Jones, and I think that was Nick Bolton, came in on the wrap up on about a yard loss on that. All right, now Tampa. For the Bucs offense, I feel like after everything we've seen so far in this first quarter, you have to match this team with touchdowns, because I don't think field goals. I don't think just getting down there and getting field goals consistently is going to help you within this game. Brady drops back, throws, and the pass is incomplete intended for Cameron Brate. It's going to be a 3rd and 12 coming up. This is not good. This is not how you want to respond after that last drive by Kansas City. This is not how you want to respond at all. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first. 3rd and 12. Brady is in the backfield. Brady steps back. Clean pocket, throws short to Russell Gage, and Russell Gage tries to get to the corner to get the first down, but can't. He's tackled 2 yards shy. Russell Gage, who we didn't know if he was going to play this week, but him and a couple other receivers, Godwin included, we didn't know if they were going to be able to play because of injury issues, but they're both playing. They're both healthy for tonight, but Gage wasn't able to get anything to get the first down on that, so it's going to be 4th and 2, and Tampa's punting. This is not good. This is not good at all. I know it's only the first quarter, and it's Tom Brady we're talking about, but this is not good at all. And the punt is away. Sky Moore is back there. He waits for a fair catch, and he fair catches it at about the 17-yard line, I want to say. 17 or 18-yard line in between. And we are heading into another commercial break. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, man. I don't want to talk too much about a lot of the other games today, mainly because I haven't gotten the opportunity to go back and watch some of them. But as far as the games I was able to catch, one of them was probably the game that I think a lot of people were anticipating. Well, there are a couple games, especially in the early window, that a lot of people were anticipating. One of which I think I more so was anticipating more than everybody else. But one of them was Buffalo heading to Baltimore. What a game that was. Baltimore, for a second, looked like they were actually going to run away with it. You knew they probably weren't going to run away with it because they are still playing the Buffalo Bills, who have arguably the best offense in the NFL. So Baltimore was up 20-3 at one point. Buffalo ended up coming all the way back, tied the ball game, and then the end of the game, which is something I'll go a little more in depth on Wednesday. But that the decision at the end of the game, if you're the Ravens, on 4th and goal at like the 2-yard line, it's a decision I think a lot of people are going to be talking about for the rest of the week. And that is the decision to A, go for it and not take the points, and B, Lamar just not throwing the ball away. I mean, granted, you look at the replay, there's a reason why Devin Duvernay was wide open in the corner, and Lamar just saw him too late, and by that point, Jordan Poyer, which, by the way, great play by Jordan Poyer on that play to make up that ground, because I don't think Lamar was anticipating Jordan Poyer to cover that much ground that fast and make a play on that ball. But, oh my God, what a great play by him. And then Buffalo ends up milking the rest of the clock, and they end up kicking a walk-off game-winning field goal with Tyler Bass. And, yeah, it's going to be rough. It's going to be a lot of questions that Jim Harbaugh's going to have to answer for the next week. As flags fly in the 1st and 10 play, Edwards-Helaire picks up a 3-yard gain, but there's flags on the play. We will see. And it's an illegal formation on Kansas City. And it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. They're going to put it back, and it's going to be a 1st and 15. Now, usually there are situations where I want to talk, as far as these streams go, where I want to talk about the teams who are in the game and who we think they could be moving forward for the rest of the year. But honestly, as far as both these teams go, as Mahomes takes a snap, throws it short to Juju, and he lowers the shoulder a little bit. Actually makes it about a 2nd and 3 on the way up on the reception. But as I was saying, as far as both these teams go, they're both kind of what we thought they would be. Both great football teams. One of which is still dominant offensively. The other's dominant defensively. They're not as good as they used to be offensively, that being Tampa. Mahomes rolls to his left, shows it to Kelsey again for another 1st down. Travis Kelce just missed a third. Oh no, is someone up with Kelce? Oh, he's signaling to the sideline. He did something to his groin. I was just saying, like, Kelce's been the third down man, and he did something to his groin. He immediately got up, adjusted it, and put his finger up to the sideline, indicating he wanted to be taken out of the game. And yeah, he's not out there right now. The new tight end comes in motion. Mahomes play action and throws in it. The pass is batted down by Levante David. It was intended for Sky Moore, but Levante David, the veteran, was able to jump up and bat that ball down before it got there. Now, Kelce's on the sideline. He's still... Ooh, excuse me. A little bit of an air bubble there. Kelce's on the sideline still. He's standing. Still has his helmet on. But we shall see. 2nd and 10. Mahomes pitch to Pacho. And Pacho, my apologies if I can't pronounce his name properly. Isaiah Pacho. I'm just gonna call him Isaiah until I learn how to properly say his name. He gets a nice carry on that, and Kelce is back in the game. So clearly, it wasn't bothering him too much. But yeah, that last play, it's gonna be 3rd and 2 as we head to the end of quarter number 1. And yeah, once we come back, it'll be the start of the 2nd. And it will be Kansas City with a 3rd and 2. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. There seems to be an issue real quick. Alrighty. There we go. I don't know what that was. Alrighty. And un momento. We're just, my apologies. And hold on 1 second. There we are. And there we go. Quarter number 2. All right. What the hell is happening here? Man, these commercials are getting weirder and weirder by the day, I feel like. I don't know, man. I don't know at all. Man, oh man. That's the one thing that I don't super like about doing live streams that much, is because when we're in the middle of commercial breaks, there's not really a ton to talk about outside of things that you might have already repeated, especially when your brain is still reeling from a bunch of other crazy games that happened earlier in the day, and you're trying to collect your thoughts. But luckily, we don't have to worry about that right now, because we are back, and it's 3rd and 2 at the top of the 2nd quarter. And Mahomes is in the gun. Mahomes takes the snap, and he steps up, and he's going to run for the first down. And he jukes Levante David and dives forward closer to around the 49-yard line. And that picks up a new, fresh set of downs for the Kansas City offense. Now, Tampa's defense, who's usually extremely stout, they are great. They are a great team defensively. So far today, after 2 drives, they haven't been able to find an answer for Kansas City's offense. First down, Mahomes, and he's going to uncork one deep, and oh my goodness, finds deep. He finds MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Had to turn back to snag that, but he snags it, and we are either close to the red zone or just outside it for the Chiefs offense. This was nothing fancy. It was just a straight go route. Nothing fancy to it whatsoever. But oh my God, MVS on Levante David, a linebacker. Yes, please. Mahomes saw that and he was licking his chops. There's a gain of 36 on the play. And it's in the red zone. Handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. And Isaiah, he spins out of a tackle and he keeps churning his legs all the way to the 9-yard line. Oh my goodness. But this is what I'm talking about. That Tampa's defense is usually extremely stout. They haven't really so far in this game been able to find an answer. Now, that's probably not going to be long. I guarantee they're going to find an answer to slow down Kansas City at some point. But it's been all Kansas City so far. 2nd and 2. Mahomes takes snap, fires one over the middle for MVS, and he either dropped it or it was deflected. One of the two. We'll have to look at the replay. This was either deflected or just straight dropped. And Levante David just barely got a fingertip on it. And Jamel Dean also knocked it away. I mean, it still hit MVS in his hands, but they got tipped twice on that play, actually. 3rd and 2. Mahomes throws a short to all reliable Kelsey once again in this item. He's going to get gang tackled at the 2-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal situation with 12:40 and counting. Okay. All right, 1st and goal, and Kansas City is at the 2-yard line. Kelsey motion. Mahomes lofts one to McKinnon, and he just overshot him. He rainbowed a pass to Jerick McKinnon, but there's a flag on the play. What's the flag we're going to see? And it's holding on defense, so it's still going to be half a distance, so they might move it up like a centimeter. But holding on Jamel Dean of the Bucs, and it's like the play never happened. That's how you got to treat it. It's like the play never happened, but Jerick McKinnon was wide open. Yeah, he was wide open. That was a walk-in if Mahomes lobbed that up with just enough. This time it's a handoff to McKinnon, and McKinnon gets absolutely nothing on that. He got back to the original line, but not much more than that. So it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. And I was dogging a little bit on Tampa's defense for not being able to have an answer, but Devin White just found the hole and wrapped a McKinnon on that. But Allaire is back in the game. Classic I formation with a fullback, and Mahomes rolls to his right, tries to escape, and he does escape the sack. Mahomes spins out of a tackle. He's going to throw it up. Touchdown! Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the improvisation of Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, he escaped one sack, spun out of another, looked like he was going to try and run forward, and just lobbed it up as he got to the line of scrimmage. Oh my God, what a play by Mahomes. He just lobbed that up. He'd like basketball chuck that up for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Was able to catch it for the touchdown. And with an extra point pending, that's going to put him up 21-3 over Tampa. Now, hold on one second. As we wait, extra point is up and it's good. It's 21-3. And un momento. And here, hold on. There we are. There we are, 21-3. Now, we remember the last time that this team, this Kansas City Chiefs team, the last time they were up 21-3 in the first half of a ball game. That's obviously being the AFC title game back in January against the Cincinnati Bengals. And that game ended in a overtime victory for the Cincinnati Bengals that sent them to the Super Bowl. But yeah, that was a game that Cincy won, but Kansas City was up 21-3 at one point. So this is familiar territory for the Chiefs. Hopefully they learned from last January to keep their foot on the gas and not let their opponent back in it. Now it's Tom Brady, so that makes it even more scary. But yeah. A little bit of a hair reveal on that. Okay. All right, we are now back from commercial break. My apologies. I don't know what's up with me today. Kickoff, and it just goes out the back of the end zone, and Tampa will get the ball at the 25-yard line. Now, it's Tom Brady. So, we know this game is never over. But, this is actually, yeah, we'll just wait and see. I would never count out Tom Brady and everything. I know better not to do that. 1st and 10, Brady steps back, throws it short to running back White, and White is able to power forward to get a first down on that. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Tampa 35. So, yeah, I've seen Tom Brady do crazier things than this. Honestly, Tom probably looks at a situation like this and thinks it's light work. So, and if you're Kansas City, that's how you have to treat it, that he is going to look at this and say it's light work. 1st and 10, Brady on a corks one deep down the middle of the field, wide open. He's got Mike Evans. takes a shot low, but is able to hold on to it, and he gets it to around the Kansas City 35-yard line. So just like that, the long pass play flips the side of the field, and now they are in Kansas City territory. Mike Evans, what concentration by him to catch that ball, knowing you're going to take a low shot. That was a safety, Justin Reed, on that. Justin Reed actually looked kind of shaken up a little bit on that. Tom Brady so far in the game only has one incompletion. 1st and 10. Brady throws it short over the middle to Cameron Brate. Brate gets a first down. And now they're kicking the door on the red zone as we approach 10 minutes left in the first half of play. All right, 1st and 10. That's 3 plays, 3 first downs for the Bucs so far. This is a great drive they got going. Brady was under center, but now he makes an audible at the line. He goes back into the gun. White to his left. Brady is under pressure, and he's just able to get the ball away. And a safety coming out on a blitz. Brady was able to sidestep it, but he was wrapped up, but he was able to get the ball away just before going down on the sack. So that brings up a 2nd and 10. Okay. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line of Kansas City. Brady drops back. He steps up, throws it short to White. White is able to pick up the first down. Got tackled by Nick Bolton, but he was able to extend to pick up the first down. And now you're in the red zone at the 14-yard line of Kansas City. This is the same thing that happened in the AFC title game for Kansas City. They were up big. They were up 21-3, and then Cincinnati got a really great drive going, and they were able to get a touchdown right before half. And Tampa has a chance to do that here. Brady throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Mike Evans with a second tough grab. And now we are an extra point away from making it a 21-10 game. Huh? Sound familiar? Let me adjust this real quick. It is currently 21-9. Extra point pending. We'll make it 21-10. What a great grab. Mike Evans had 2 great grabs on this drive. Extra point. Extra point is up, and it is good. And just like that, it is now 21-10. And like I said before, Kansas City fans have seen this script play out. They've seen this script play out, and they didn't like how it ended the last time. And if it goes the same exact way, they ain't going to like it here. I mean, they might tolerate it a little bit more, as is this is only a Week 4 primetime game and not a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. But you don't ever want to see your team blow a huge lead like that, let alone the same exact score twice. But think about it like this. Kansas City, they now get to avoid the cursed number combination of 28-3. They used to be just a Falcons thing. And then Baltimore gave up a 28-3. Hold on one second. Baltimore gave up a 28-3 run in the fourth quarter in week 2 against Miami. Then you had Appalachian State about a week ago against, golly, I forgot who the opponent was. But Appalachian State was up 28-3. Last week in the college football world, and they end up blowing the game and losing that. So at least if you're Kansas City, you avoided the 28-3 lead. Unfortunately, Kansas City now has their own, started from last January, that all of a sudden you're now scared is going to play out again here. And especially considering Tom Brady is on the other sideline, you're not feeling too happy. You're not feeling too comfortable. I mean, you never feel comfortable playing against Tom Brady when you have a big lead because he's done it so many times before. But especially being only the second quarter, there's no such thing as comfort. Comfort does not exist in this league ever. Trust me, after some of today's games, I can confirm. But I will get more into that on Wednesday for the podcast. All right, kickoff. And looks like, yep, Kansas City is going to bring it out. And Isaiah Pacho actually finds a hole, but he gets tackled to about where Kansas City would have gotten the ball had he just taken a knee in the end zone. But yeah, Kansas City's going to get the ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Something's up with Juju, I believe. I'm not really sure what it is. Something's up with Juju, but not sure. Mahomes hands off to Edwards-Helaire. Helaire cuts. He actually lowers his shoulder, and he actually pushes the pile himself. All 5'6" of them carrying a pile on about a 7-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming up. Yep, 2nd and 3 as we are under 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Mahomes making some audibles at the line. Kelsey in a short motion. Mahomes throws over the middle, and he throws it behind Juju. He had Juju wide open, but the pass was behind him, and it falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up. Here we are. Okay. 3rd and 3 coming up. And it's going to be a screen pass to Kelsey, excuse me. And it was a quick one, and Kelsey was able to pick up the first down, and it's going to be a fresh set of downs. We are now under 8 minutes to go in the first half. They've tried that a couple times. The quick tight end screen to Travis Kelsey, and they've been effective in short yardage situations both times. So, ooh. 1st and 10, they pitch it to Helaire, and Helaire, oh my gosh, he gets tackled. That's going to be a horse collar. Yep, flags come in. Ryan Nassib, you got a horse collar tackle on Helaire. That was blatantly obvious. You can't have a more obvious horse collar than that. Let's look at the replay here. Yeah, he grabbed his nameplate and dragged him down by it. Actually grabbed inside the back of his jersey. So, yeah, that's as clear a horse collar as you can get. other than just reaching straight into his shoulder pad and tackling him. But no, it's going to be a new 1st and 10. Hand off to Isaiah Pacho, and he actually gets a really nice run on that. Bounce off a couple defenders, and he gets a 9-yard gain. It's going to be a 2nd and 1 now as we hit the 7-minute mark remaining in the second quarter. Now, if you're Kansas City, I've talked about like the whole not wanting to have what happened in the AFC title game to happen again with this predicament. 2nd and 1 handoff to Pacho, and he actually gets tackled from behind by Shaq Barrett. He actually is going to be short on that. It's going to be 3rd and inches. But one way to do that, playing against a team quarterbacked by Tom Brady, is to control the line of scrimmage. Kind of do what they're doing now is like run plays, short passes, try and kill as much clock as you can. Keep the opponent's offense on the sideline and not let them have an opportunity to make this a game. 3rd and 1, it's a handoff to McCaffrey. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. It was oh my Lord, it was a handoff to Jerick McKinnon, and he didn't even reach the line. Oh my God, he got demolished by 22. Who is that? I didn't get to see who that was. Oh my gosh. He just blew that up. I didn't get to see who that was, but oh my gosh. 4th and 1, and the offense is staying out there. This is not what I meant, guys. Not what I was talking about. You're doing the thing again. Mahomes. And he's going to loft it to him. He lofted it to Edwards-Helaire, and he dropped it. He dropped the football. Clyde Edwards-Helaire dropped the ball. He was wide open. He was wide open. Oh, no. Kansas City, don't make that thing I was talking about come true. If Tampa actually comes back after Kansas City was up 21-3, I might actually shit. Bro. Oh, my Lord. That can't happen. No, this can't happen again. There's no way this can happen again, right? You can't let this happen again. They can't let it happen again, right? Right. Oh, my heavens. I was just talking about, like, hey, you just control the ball, keep it on the ground, and if you do throw the ball, make sure it's, like, short passes that keep the clock running. When you have a lead like that, just chew up as much clock as possible to make sure the other offense doesn't have the chance to make it a game, especially considering when that other offense is quarterbacked by Tom Brady. So, and then you go for it on 4th down when you're in field goal range. And, I mean, they had the perfect play set up, and Edwards-Helaire was wide open and he dropped the ball, but still, I don't entirely agree with it. I don't entirely agree with the decision of going for it when you're in field goal range. I guess they just don't trust their kicker as much. I mean, they don't have Harrison Butker for this game, but still, though. Golly. Ugh. But yeah, man. And now, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. If this actually happens, I cannot for the life of me believe it. We're just waiting for them to get out of commercial break at this point. Alrighty, we are now back. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have to check the time. If I'm correct, that it's under 5 minutes, or it's just over 5 minutes, or under 6 minutes, I should say. We will wait. Yeah, we're just over 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 9 seconds to be exact. Tampa has the ball. It's 1st and 10. Tampa. Brady is 10. He's sacked, and Chris Jones falls on it. Oh my God, what a break. What a break for the Chiefs for the Chiefs as a team. Oh my God. L'Jarius Sneed came in on the corner blitz and it hit Brady, and he fumbled, and Chris Jones fell on it. Oh my goodness. Look, it was a well-designed corner blitz, and Brady never saw him. Brady never saw him. Oh my God, he disguised that perfectly. That's rare for Brady to not see something like that. Usually he sees that coming before the ball is snapped, that the corner's coming, but L'Jarius Sneed he disguised that so well that Brady wasn't even, it's not that he didn't see him coming, it's that he didn't even anticipate him coming. And just like that, it's like it didn't happen. Handoff to Edwards-Helaire, and Helaire picks up about a 4-yard gain down to the 17-yard line, and they are now in the red zone. Oh my gosh, yeah. Brady just didn't see it coming. What a play by Sneed. What a play by L'Jarius Sneed on that to not only get the sack, but the forced fumble on it as well. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Chiefs now. They have a chance to tack on to the lead. Golden opportunity too. Mahomes, and he's under pressure. Shaq Barrett chasing him, and he just checks it in the dirt. Intended for Kelsey, but he checked it at his feet. 3rd and 7 coming up. Oh my gosh. That was huge. What a huge break for the Chiefs offense, actually. Because I was just talking about, like, oh no, the momentum's starting to shift a little bit. And the defense came up and took the momentum right back. But it's a 3rd-and-long situation now. And we're going to see if they can get some kind of points out of this. Mahomes drops back. He rolls to his left, and he's going to run for it himself. He's going to try to pick it up, and I think he got it. Yep, he got it. That's a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal. Mahomes extended it, and he was like, screw it, I'll just take it myself. And that last little stretch at the end was what got it. Mahomes, he had nobody open and decided, you know what, I have the ankle, I'll just take it myself, and he was able to pick up the 1st down. It's now going to be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Mahomes in the I formation, and it's a handoff to Pancho, and Pancho, oh my God, he was wide open. He had a wide open hole, and he gets tackled by Winfield at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man, oh man, this is crazy. This is craziness so far. This whole game has just been a what the hell's happening. As we are now under 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Second and goal. And play clock was winding down. Mahomes didn't like what he saw, and he ended up calling a timeout. Yep, timeout, Kansas City. They're second. They got 1 remaining. Something is up. Yep. All right. Calls timeout. There's 2 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first half. Now, Tampa, if they can hold here and force them to a field goal, then all of a sudden you have a chance to have Tom Brady. I mean, you're going to get the opportunity regardless, I feel like. But Tom Brady with 3 timeouts and maybe the 2-minute warning in his back pocket to go down and get something, that's a pretty good deal to have if you're Tampa. But defensively, if they can hold them to a field goal, it'd be even better. Unless if the script, if the AFC Championship script is as real in this game as we think it might be. All right, and it is a play action, and Mahomes chucks it short to McKinnon. McKinnon, that last effort, did he get in? No, they're rolling him down. They're rolling him down before he got in. They did that classic Chiefs play where Mahomes faked the pass out wide and then underhand threw it to a guy coming in the middle. It's usually Travis Kelce, but this time it was Jerick McKinnon. Actually ran into his guard, and I didn't get the best look at that, but yep, he was down before. 3rd and goal coming up. And Mahomes, tight end is in motion. And it's going to be a direct snap to the tight end, Gray. And Gray is in. Touchdown. That's a touchdown for Kansas City. They're up extra point away from being up 28-10. I saw the formation. We've seen that formation from Kansas City before where you're like, something crazy is about to happen. And this time it was a direct snap to the tight end, the backup tight end. He was under center. Mahomes was distracting everyone by looking to the other tight ends on the right, on his left, and like pointing at them and yelling at them some kind of audible that the defense didn't even notice the tight end Gray come up under center and take the snap and sneak it into the end zone. They didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it watching it live. Oh my God. That was what a well-designed play. The Chiefs always pull out some fun, creative designs in goal situations. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen like position players take it like I've seen position players take like direct snaps. I've seen players take snaps in like wildcats. I've never seen a position player actually get under center and take the snap themselves. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that in the 10 years I've been watching football. And hold on one moment as I adjust the scoreboard. But yeah, we are now 11 seconds away. Now, here's the thing. Tom Brady still has the 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts in his back pocket as the kick goes in the back of the end zone. They're going to get the ball at the 25. Tom Brady still has the 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts to play with. So they are more than set up to get. Oh, Brady actually came up. Not shaken up, but he was doing something to his shoulder there for a little bit. But he's out there. 1st and 10 at the 25. Brady takes a snap, drops back, throws it short to Godwin, and Godwin gets gang tackled after about a 6 or 7 yard gain. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning coming up. Now, the Bucs are in golden position to get points out of this drive before they go into half. Now, they don't get ball coming out of half because they received the opening half. They received the opening game kickoff. You wouldn't know it because Kansas City got the ball offensively first. But yes, they did, in fact, were supposed to get the opening game kickoff. But yeah, Tampa has a golden opportunity right now with 3 timeouts to go down there and get some kind of points going into half to shave this deficit a little bit. It's currently an 18-point deficit. Now, you could probably get a field goal. You're hoping for a touchdown, obviously. But touchdown would make it an 11-point game. Field goal would make it as I do my math real quick. Field goal would make it a 15-point game. And we've seen Tom Brady. I can't tell you how many times over the years we've seen Tom Brady perform this 2-minute drill. It's like a master class every time you see it. And we will get another chance to see that master class right before us. All righty. As we are just waiting for them to get out of commercial break. Man, they love their commercials. I forgot how greedy the NFL is when it comes to their ads. My Lord. My Lord. Okay. Ooh, all right, man. You wouldn't know by the score of this game, but it's been a crazy first half. Crazy first half with a lot of weird shit in it. And also, when this game heads to halftime, I will also be taking a little break just to rest my voice a little bit and also do some other things as well. 2nd and 2, though, after the 2-minute warning. Brady in the shotgun, Fournette to his left. Brady throws it, and it was short, intended for Chris Godwin. But the pass was low and incomplete. 3rd and 2 coming up. Would this be now? Here's the thing: if you're Kansas, if you're Tampa Bay, would you consider going for it in this situation and risk giving the ball back to Mahomes? Maybe, depending on what. I don't think in your side of the field you would do that because they're currently at their own 33-yard line. 3rd and 2. Brady throws it short to Cameron Brate, and Brady extends. Did he get enough? They're signaling he got enough. 1st down. Juan Thornhill was on the tackle, but Cameron Brate, that last-second extension, he was able to get there. 1st and 10. Brady throws it, and he short-armed it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it got tipped, but that was it was intended for Godwin, but it didn't even get close to Godwin. I don't know what happened on that. 2nd and 10, though. 1:35 left in the half. Snap to Brady. Brady drops back, throws it, and it's caught. Oh, my God. Cameron Brate caught it, but he got hit by – oh, gosh, he's slow getting up. But he got hit by Chris Godwin. Brate caught the ball, but he got hit hard by his own teammate Godwin. And Brate's jogging off the field. Oh, my God, they're going to be a penalty because Brady snapped the ball when Brate was still running off the field. Yeah, they're going to get too many men on offense. Brady was just trying to get up and run another play, but Brate was, yeah. But Brady didn't notice Brate still jogging off the field. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So a 3rd and 1 has turned into a 3rd and 6. Let's look at this again. Oh, my God. I don't know how he caught that. He ran head on. Oh, damn. He ran head on into Godwin. Third and 5. It's going to be 3rd and 5 now. A 3rd and short went to a 3rd and still manageable, but it's 1:10 left. The Bucs still have all 3 timeouts. They are in complete control right now. They get this 1st down, they are in complete control of the remaining seconds of this half. talking with Andy Reid about something. What? I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know what they're talking about right now. Something's going on, but I'm not entirely sure. But doesn't matter. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Godwin is in motion. Brady's in the gun. Fournette to his right. Snap to Brady. 3-step drop. Throws it short to Julio. That's his first catch of the night for a first down. And Julio is running the ball up to the line. And Tom, I thought he was calling timeout, but no, they're hurrying it up to the line. That was Julio Jones' first catch of the night. 1st and 10. 50 seconds and counting. Brady throws it over the middle, and it's caught by Godwin again. Another first down close to the 40-yard line. 46 seconds left, and a timeout is called. Is this Tampa's first timeout? You're just waiting for the graphic to develop. And, yep, it's Tampa's first timeout called of the half with 46 seconds left. Like I said, they are in a golden situation to get points out of this drive. Man, oh man. Now, at 2 timeouts and 46 seconds to play with, they are still a threat to get into the end zone at this point. I think they're more likely to get a field goal in this situation than anything, but like I said, we'll see. Any points going into the half are going to be crucial, I feel like, and hope that your defense can make adjustments at halftime to how they're going to play Kansas City's offense for the remainder of this game. Which, I mean, that's really been the shocker so far. I didn't think Tampa's defense was going to struggle this much in the first half against Kansas City. I didn't think they were going to, because they're a great defensive team. I didn't think they were going to struggle this much in this first half. Now, I don't expect that to continue being the case. If it would, I'd be very, very shocked. But I don't expect Tampa to continue to struggle for the remainder of this game. I think once we get out of half and they've done some adjusting, because Kansas City has shown, even back in the AFC title game, if you confuse them just enough, they'll get frustrated, and Mahomes gets flustered. And when he gets flustered, he starts making weird, stupid decisions. And that was Cincinnati's defense, which granted are very, very good, but they're not the same level of dominance as Tampa's defense is. So yeah, that's I think this is going to be a very different ball game once we get into the second half, honestly. I don't see it continuing to go the way it's continued. Not with this Tampa team. Alrighty. 1st and 10. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Brady is in the gun. 41, snap to Brady. Brady, a little bit of time, throws it, and he overthrows Brady. Pass was intended for Brady, and Brady overthrew him. It was a little too high and out of his reach. 2nd and 10 coming up. 42 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Snap to Brady. Brady, and he has pressure in his face, but he gets it off to Fournette. Fournette lowers the shoulder, runs over a guy, and he's fighting for a yard. He's trying to get to the first down, and he's just shy of the first down. 30 seconds and counting. They still have 2 timeouts, and they elect to use one of them. Or no, maybe it was Kansas City, because Justin Reed, the safety, is down on the ground on one knee. He was one of the guys on a blitz, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, the Chiefs ended up sending a house on that, and Brady was able to just get it away to Fournette. Just did the rest from there on out. And yeah, that was Kansas City. So Tampa didn't have to burn a timeout on that. 3rd and inches coming up. And Tampa still has 2 timeouts with 28 seconds left. Now you know you're going to get at least a field goal out of this. Now, if you're Tampa, would you feel a little more aggressive or less aggressive? Because you know at this point you're going to get points out of this. You're in a position where you know you're going to get points out of it. Would you use all that time in those timeouts to take some shots or no? Well, first you got to pick up the first down if you want to start thinking about that. Because 3rd and inches. Brady making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Snap to Brady, and they send another blitz after him, and he throws it to Mike Evans, and Mike Evans is out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And now, all of a sudden, 22 seconds left, 2 timeouts, you're going to feel comfortable taking some shots at the end zone now. Why wouldn't you? In this situation, why wouldn't you? And they're hurry up to the line instead. This is interesting that they're hurrying up to the line because he went out of bounds. Brady throws over the middle of the brain. Oh, my God, and there's a flag. There's going to be defensive pass interference. That's going to put him on the 1. Juan Thornhill interfered with Cam Brate, and that's going to put them at the 1-yard line, I think. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. And Tampa has executed this drive. Outside of the one stupid too many men on the field penalty, they've executed this drive perfectly. Here we go. Brady is under center. Fullback in motion. Brady play actions. Throws it up to Bray, and he nearly catches it. He almost got it. But Cook, the safety, was able to knock it away. Was that Brian Cook, the rookie safety? Yeah, he was able to knock that away. Cameron Brate had that in his hands, but he couldn't hole it in. "15 seconds left, 2nd and goal. And it is a snap. Brady throws it up to Evans, and Evans is able to catch it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay, with 10 seconds left in the half. And just like that, we are an extra point away from this being an 11-point game going into half. And oh gosh, mama, there go that man. Mama, there go that man again. Oh no. Oh my goodness. What a drive by Tampa. You kind of knew it. You kind of knew that they were going to do something with that as they line up for the extra point to make this a 28-17 game. And the extra point is good. And just like that, we have a ball game going into half, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Let's wait for that. There we are. Man, this turned into a game. This turned into a game and turned into a game fast. Now, 10 seconds left. I can imagine they're probably going to squib kick it or just kick it out the back of the end zone. And Kansas City's going to take a knee and go into half up 11. But you never know. You don't ever know if you might run it out, get a good return, or if they just get a touchback that they might just do a bunch of lateral shit. You don't know. But I think they're most likely. Yeah, Kansas City's preparing for a squib. And Tampa doesn't do that. They just kick it deep. And Pacha's going to get a chance to return it. He gets a bit of a hole. Oh, my God. He gets a hole, stays on his feet, and he's down at the 40. He gets tackled at the 40 with 4 seconds left. Hold on now. Now they're at Tampa. They're past the Tampa Bay 40. And we know Mahomes has the arm for it. You're looking at a potential Hail Mary situation now all of a sudden. Mahomes, we know he has the arm for it. We know he can reach it. Well, you know for sure they're going to get the lateral situation at very least. But I can't imagine when Mahomes and his arm strength at this field position. Yeah, they got trips out. They're probably going to have him chuck this deep. Yeah. Mahomes, and, he gets sacked instead. Ryan Nassib was able to get there before he even had the shot at it. And just like that, we head into halftime with Tampa having a bit of momentum. Ryan Nassib was able to get there before they even had a shot at corking that one deep. But all of a sudden, like I said, similar to the AFC title game where Kansas City were up big, they had this huge momentum, and then all of a sudden on a dime it just shifted, and you're starting to slowly feel that shift happen so far in this game. But we are now in halftime, and the score is 28-17. Kansas City's up by 11, and we are at halftime, and I will take a little break. I will be back once we get into the second half. And we are back. Back just in time for the start of the second half. As noted before, Kansas City will be receiving the second half kickoff, and we are now underway in the second half, and they're just letting the ball bounce in the end zone. Kansas City, even though Kansas City is up by 11 points, honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but I get the feeling that they might be a little bit on, a little on their toes because of how that first half ended. And Mahomes fires a quick pass to Sky Moore, his first catch of the day, and that puts them at their own 40-yard line. And there we go. Hold on one moment. Just making some adjustments. And 1st and 10, it's a handoff to Edwards-Helaire. And he actually gets a really nice run about that, about 7 or 8. I want to say about 7. There we are. 2nd and 2 coming up for the Chiefs offense, their first drive of the second half. And it is a handoff to Helaire, and Helaire picks up the first down. And, oh, gosh, Sky Moore actually got caught up a little awkwardly under that pile a little bit. But he walks off. He's fine. And that is a first down for Kansas City. A little 2-3 yard run. Oh, yikes. Sky Moore, and that could have ended badly. That could have ended really badly. But I think he's fine. 1st and 10 inside Tampa territory. Mahomes pumps fakes twice, and he throws it to feed him Mecole Hardman incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. I mean, I said that earlier. When momentum shifts away from Kansas City and you're able to disrupt them, if you're able to disrupt Mahomes a little bit, he starts getting a little antsy and he starts making some weird decisions. You saw that again in the AFC title game last year, where once he was knocked off his rhythm, he was making a lot of weird decisions. Mahomes gets pressure and he throws it over the head of Juju. 3rd and 10 coming up. But yeah, and Tampa has the defense. They have the defensive talent to do that, to knock Mahomes out of a groove. They've done it before in the past. They've done it in the Super Bowl, where they were able to make him uncomfortable and make him make some ill decisions. And this is basically the same defense, so they have the ability to do it. 3rd and 10 coming up at the Tampa 49-yard line. McKinnon was out wide. Now he motions it back into the backfield. Mahomes, screen pass to Juju, and Juju has some blockers up front. Juju with a full head of steam. Juju down to the 30-yard line. Juju Smith-Schuster picks up the first down for Kansas City on the screen pass. Well-designed screen pass. It looked like they were going to... It looked like he might swing it out to McKinnon. Tooney might have gotten away with a little bit of a hold there on Carlton Davis. Yeah, what a screen. That was a really well-designed screen, and Juju... You forget that Juju has that speed on him still. Then 3rd and 10 at the 30. Mahomes fires over the middle, and oh my God, Gray had it right in his hands, and he dropped it. Gray had it right in his hands, and he dropped it. 2nd and 10 coming up. Ain't that the damnedest thing? I'm looking at that. That is unbelievable. Patrick Mahomes is already over 20,000 career passing yards in his career. That is unreal. And it is a 2nd and 10 handoff to Isaiah Pacheco, and Pacheco gets about a 4-yard gain on that. I want to say 3rd and 6 coming up for Kansas City. Yep, 3rd and 6. I think you felt like a little bit momentum was going away from Kansas City. I really think that screen pass to Juju really sort of eased everyone's nerves a little bit. You could definitely notice it. 3rd and 6 coming up. Mahomes takes a snap, steps up, and he runs to his right, tries to evade pressure, throws back across his body, intended for Sky Moore, but he overshoots everybody. 4th and 6, and I think they're just going to send the field goal unit out. Yep. They're sending the field goal unit out. They had Devin White. Moore has a spy on him. And once Mahomes started running, Devin White closed in, and that's what caused the errant throw. So Matthew Wright, the kicker, replacing Harrison Butker, who's out injured. 44-yard attempt. Snap ball down, kick is up, and the kick is good. And it is now 31-17. It is a 2-touchdown game. And hold on. And now we are waiting for that to come through. And it has come through. And there we are. 31-17. Kansas City's up by 2 touchdowns. And yeah. Don't worry, though. This is a ball game. This is a ball game. We all know when you're playing Tom Brady, whether in New England, whether in Tampa, no, there's no such thing as a safe lead when you're playing against Tom Brady. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But anyway, Tampa's going to get the ball back. And, it's I hate to keep sounding like a broken record, but yeah, you can never feel comfortable when you're playing against Tom Brady. I know I'm sick. I know most of you are probably sick and tired of me saying that shit because y'all probably know it. We went through 22 years of knowing that information. Apparently, everybody knows that except the teams he plays against. But but it's true. And considering what Kansas City has gone over the past year, as the kickoff is away, and they're just going to let it go to the back of the end zone. And Tampa Bay, is going to get the ball at the 25-yard line for their first drive of the second half. But Tampa offensively, they're getting a little more momentum. They're getting some momentum, especially after how they ended that last drive of the first half when they went all the way down the field and got into the end zone. So they have some momentum on their side. So I feel like this could turn into a shootout pretty fast. Well, not a shootout, but this could get a little antsy. But Tom Brady, oh my God, Tom Brady spins out of a sack, and oh man, he tried to get it to Julio, but he just overshot everyone. Oh my God, that was probably the most athletic feat I've ever seen Tom Brady make. He had a corner coming in on a blitz. Tom Brady had the corner, I think that was Fenton, yeah. And he had Tom Brady wrapped up, and Tom Brady, 45-year-old head-ass Tom Brady, spun out of it. He spun out of it. And then uncorked it deep to no one. But 2nd and 10, he throws it short to Godwin, and Godwin actually might have fought and gotten the first down on that. He fought through the tackle of 2 Kansas City defenders, and I think he actually got the first down on that. And yeah, they did. They're singly first down. So we now are under 11 minutes in the third. Brady with Fournette to his left. Brady steps up, and he's under pressure. He got hit as he threw, and it was right at the feet of Cade Otton, I believe that is. The rookie tight end, yeah. So here we are. That was Chris Jones that disrupted it. Chris Jones, not that Brady probably would have completed it, but having Chris Jones right in your lap doesn't help at all. 2nd and 10. Play clock at 7. Snap to Brady. Stands tall, and he throws it short, and it is incomplete, intended for Russell Gage. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. And now, all of a sudden, Kansas City is defensively starting to get a little bit of that swagger back all of a sudden. If they're able to stop him here, now, that was Jalen Watson, the man that had the 99-yard pick six a couple weeks ago on the coverage. 3rd and 10 coming up. Brady making some adjustments at the line. Snap to Brady. Three-step drop. Throws it short and in and out of the hands of Chris Godwin. Godwin had it in his hands, and he dropped it. 4th and 10, and now Tampa's going to have to punt. That was a big stop. That was a big drive for the Kansas City defense to not only stop him, but to get him off the field fast. That's huge. That is huge. Now you just got to make sure your offense, for Kansas City, I can't even say like you need to get touchdowns every drive. Just get some kind of points every single drive. You're up 2 touchdowns. And the punt is, oh my God, this was not a great punt. It's all the way back there. We're going to see where this is marked. This is going all the way back, and he's still running. He's still jogging. And it was out of bounds at the 35. That was not a good punt. That was not a good punt at all. Kansas City's going to get the ball at the 35. But, yeah. You know, at the end of that first half, you were feeling a little nervous that all momentum was going towards Tampa's side, and it was. But Kansas City, they get a field goal out of their first drive, and the defense holds strong, and now Kansas City's going to get the ball back with really good field position with a chance to tack on a little more to the lead. And with Kansas City, you can't be thinking, oh, like we're playing against Tom Brady and no lead safe, so we got to get into the end zone. No, you just got to get some kind of points. Like the things that have haunted teams in the past when they've played against whether the Patriots or the Bucs when Tom Brady is in a quarterback is that a lot of those teams, once Brady started chipping away at the lead, you can see them kind of panic a little bit. And you could see them being like, oh, now we have to like get into the end zone so we can feel comfortable again. When in actuality, it's like, no, any kind of points, any kind of way you can extend the lead is going to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. Not completely comfortable. You're not going to be completely comfortable until the clock hits triple zeros at the end of the fourth. But any sort of points is going to make it a little more tricky for you. Like, that's what's really done in teams in the past that Tom Brady has come back and won against, was because they sort of panicked at the end of the game. And the key example is obviously Atlanta in the Super Bowl. But I bring that up because that is the shining example of, yeah, Tom Brady making it clear that no lead is safe against him, but also that Atlanta, once Brady and the Pats offense was chipping away at that lead, that you saw them visibly start to panic, and they started making questionable decisions and passing the ball every play in the fourth quarter when they really didn't need to, and being in a golden situation in field goal range to kick a field goal to ice the game and end up calling 2 pass plays because you're just in your own head. It's stuff like that where it's just like, you got to calm down, just go get some kind of points to make the Brady comeback a little more difficult. Make him work for it in that regard. And 1st and 10, it's a handoff to Edwards-Helaire, and he gets about 2 yards on that carry as we are under 10.5 to go in the third quarter. But yeah, like Kansas City, you feel it. They have a little bit of momentum now. They have a little bit of momentum. You're not panicking. 2nd and 8 coming up. You're not panicking at all. Just do what you do best and just try and get some kind of points. Snap to Mahomes. Mahomes throws it short and a little hitch to Juju, and Juju was able to pick up the first down on that. He gets stuffed. He gets stood up, but now before he gets the first down. And alrighty. Kansas City, they just need to keep doing that, like those short passes that turn into long gains as a result. Hand off to Isaiah Pacquiao, and Pacquiao actually, once again, oh my God, his helmet comes off. He picks up about 4 yards on that. His helmet got knocked off on that, and he was still churning his legs. Now, that's a man with no fear. I love it. That's what I love to see. That's football right there, baby. All righty. 2nd and 7 coming up. And it is a faked it to Juju, and wide open is MVS. MVS tries to cut it inside, but he gets tackled by Edwards, but not before getting inside the 25-yard line. And now Kansas City is cooking again. Kansas City is cooking again. Mahomes, he faked like he was throwing it short to Juju, and he got MVS wide open. MVS was by himself on the flare route. He tried cutting it onside. He tried making a move on it, the safety Edwards, but Edwards was able to make the tackle, but he had already got inside the 25 before that. Actually, no, just short of the 25, actually. It's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 3. They get the snap off. Mahomes launches it deep to the end zone, and it is incomplete. It was intended for Watson, but the pass was overthrown. Mahomes was looking for a flag, but that wasn't a catchable ball, so no call on that. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. He had McCole Hardman. Oh, my Lord. Mahomes had McCole Hardman wide open. They just showed the replay, and McCole Hardman was by himself. A buck wasn't in 15 yards of him. Instead, 2nd and 10. It's a pitch to Edwards-Helaire, and he gets about a 4 or 5 yard gain on that, close to the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. or not 3rd and 10, excuse me, 3rd down coming up. So we approach 7.5 minutes, the halfway point of the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 5 coming up. Now, once again, don't try and force anything. Don't try and do anything stupid. Just focus on trying to pick up the first down. And if you don't, then just take the points. When you're playing against Brady, just take the points. Mahomes rolls to his right, throws it short, and he's got Sky Moore for a first down and more down to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 5 for Kansas City. Sky Moore put a couple of moves on defenders and all the way down to the 5-yard line. Clutch first down by Kansas City. Just a little short out route. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Sky Moore, one of my favorite receivers in the draft this past year, out of, what was it, Western Michigan. Sets up a 1st and goal. Mahomes takes the snap, pumps it, and he's going to be sacked behind the line. Nelson was able to get there. He's sacked back at the 10. It's going to be second and goal from the 10-yard line now as we approach 6 minutes to go in the 4th. Yeah. He just beat, was that Orlando Brown that he beat? Yeah. Orlando Brown, 57. Why did all this time I think he was 67? I don't know. 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Paco in motion, but he throws it on the slant route. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Carlton Davis is injured. Who was that? I didn't get a chance to see who that was on the touchdown reception. That was Fortson, number 88, on the touchdown. And Carlton Davis, the corner on that play, is hurt. Oh, my goodness. Carlton Davis is hurt. He's still on the ground. And that was huge. That's a huge drive from Kansas City. And they are an extra point away from making this a 38-17 game. Right. The extra point is good, and it is a 38-17 ball game. And here we go. And there we are. There we go. Yay. Yay. $38-17, and that's what I was talking about. Just when you realize that Tom's getting a little momentum, just keep adding some kind of points onto it. Don't try and do anything too complicated. Like that touchdown, nothing too complicated on that. The 3rd down conversion to Sky Moore wasn't too complicated. It was just, I mean, granted, you had Mahomes scrambling on that 3rd down, but that's what Mahomes does anyway. So, but yeah, it's just adding a little more to the lead and making it that much harder for Tom Brady to try and mount a comeback. All righty. Whew. Man, oh 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 man. As we are coming back from commercial break. Oh, sorry. I don't know what's up to me. I don't know what's up to me tonight. But yes, we are heading back. Tampa is about to get the ball back. Up. And the kickoff goes out of bounds. Not out of bounds, actually. Out the back of the end zone. Excuse me. They're giving an update on Cameron Brate. I'm not sure. Yep, he's out of the game. Brady on the screen to Mike Evans, who's able to get it, breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle, and he is out of bounds after about a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 10. Now, this is what Kansas City has done. Now you actually have Tampa feeling like they're in a bit of survival mode. Even though, yes, it is only the third quarter. But, yeah, they're now, okay, 2nd and 3 real quick. Hand off to White, and White picks up the first down. But this is tougher because now all of a sudden, as opposed to a 2-touchdown game as it was just a drive ago, it is now a 21-point game. So now it's a 3-touchdown game. And with around, I want to say just under 5 minutes to go just under 5 minutes in the third quarter. So now, I mean, again, we've seen Tom Brady do worse, but in worse situations, Brady, oh my God, and there's a flag on the play, but what a catch by Mike Evans for a first down. Call the completion on the field, and there's a flag thrown in, so it's probably pass interference on the defense, but it's gonna get declined. Yep. Defensive PI. There's Jalen Watson on Mike Evans. A lot of hand fight. I guess it was because of contact. I don't know. I don't like that. Personally, I don't like that call at all. But didn't matter. It got the first down anyway. 1st and 10 for the Bucs. Brady throws it complete to Otten, about 4 or 5 yards on that. He's out of bounds, and Russell Gage is coming off the field limping a little bit. Russell Gage is coming off limping. And now we're at 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 4 coming up for Tampa. And it's a short pass to Godwin, and Godwin able to fight through the tackle to get a few yards, but Fenton was able to bring him down short of the first down by a couple. It's going to be about a 3rd and 2 coming up. 3rd and 2. As we are at 3.5 minutes in the third. This third quarter is flying by a little bit. 3rd and 2. Play clock at 15. Brady in an empty set. White was out wide, but he's now motioning back in. And now Brady throws it short to White, and he's got blockers. He picks up the first down easily and a few more, all the way down to the 32-yard line of Kansas City as we hit the 3-minute mark in the third. Now Tampa's driving a little bit. Now Tampa's in a position where they can walk out of this drive with some points. Now, unlike Kansas City, where you can get any sort of points to extend your lead to keep them on their toes, with Tampa, I feel like even though we're still in the third quarter, 2.5 minutes, first and 10. Brady play action fake to White. White gets the reception, and he goes in for about 8 yards, tackled inside the 25 around the 24-yard line. 2nd and 1 coming up. But as I was saying, with Tampa, even though we have 2 minutes left in the third, every drive I feel like is a must get into the end zone kind of drive. And the closer we get to the fourth, the more that becomes evident. So, yeah. 2nd and 2, Brady play action. He's going to throw it up, and it is caught by the fullback. It is caught by the fullback out of bounds around, where is it? It's in the red zone for sure. I think actually around the 10-yard line. They were working on the rookie Watson again. It was Kieft, the fullback, was lined up at tight end. And it's actually going to be inside the 10. Around the 5-yard line. Inside the 5, actually. It's going to be first and goal from the 5. 1:18 and counting in the third. Otten in motion. Brady with White to his right. Brady, a little under pressure, is able to evade, and he throws it up. Oh, my goodness. It was high for Evans, but he got popped by Thornhill. And that's going to put him in a first and goal. That's going to put him in a first and goal at the 1. It's going to get him. They're going to get Thornhill on a hit on a defenseless receiver. My God. Look at this. This is Brady. He was under a little bit of pressure, was able to sidestep it. He threw it high for Evans, but Thornhill came in and just popped him. Yeah, he popped him up in the head and neck area. That's going to get called every time. First and goal. It's a handoff to White, and White lowers his head, tries to power through, and I don't think he got there. No, he didn't get there. He didn't get there at all. And oh my God, Godwin's hurt. Godwin is laying face down on the turf. He is hurt. Oh my God. Now both receivers that we were questioning if they were going to play this week or not, Godwin and Gage. Gage limped off the field earlier in the drive. And now Godwin is laying on the turf. They're going to head to commercial break on that. They're going to have to see a replay when they get back to see what happened. But the way he was laying on the ground, it didn't look good. It looked like he was in some serious pain. Man, oh man. This is you don't ever want to see that. You don't ever want to see that at all. And, oh man. You don't ever want to see something like that happening. Now, he already came into the game dealing with some issues, but yeah, it sucks. It really does. It sucks. I'm hoping he's okay. Just for the sake of it, I really hope he's okay. Still have a minute to go in the third quarter. Right, Godwin's on the sideline. Let's see what happened here. Godwin was on a block, and he went down. He was holding his hip. He went down. He was holding his hip. He was holding his side. It looked kind of awkward a little bit. But 2nd and goal, 58 seconds left in the third. Brady's going to lob it up for Evans, and it falls incomplete. Pass is incomplete. Evans working on L'Jarius Sneed, and Brady tried to give Evans a shot, but he overthrew it. Third and goal now. 47 seconds left. There's a handoff to White, and White jumps over the pile, and he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay, and that puts him on the board. And just like that, Tampa is not dying just yet. They're an extra point away from making this a 2-touchdown game. And they're, just to make sure, lining up for the extra point. And it is good. And it is a now 2-touchdown game. And un momento. There we are. 44 seconds left in the third. I might just, before I forget, change the graphic over to the fourth quarter. Or at least have it prepared. Barring any crazy ass. Like knowing these two teams, barring any crazy ass score that happens. Alrighty. We're going to keep that in the back pocket. Just for now. And Tampa kickoff is away. Oh my God, that was a bad one. That's going to be they're going to get the ball at the 40. That was a terrible kickoff, and Tampa's going to get Kansas City is going to get the ball at the 40-yard line. It was an illegal kick out of bounds. Oh my goodness. $44 seconds left in the third. It feels like every time Tampa has gotten a little something, they get on the board and they might get a little momentum back. Something crazy happens, and that just happened. As the second miscue tonight on the kickoff, handoff to Allaire, and he gets about 4 yards on that, maybe 3, maybe 4 yards. And that is probably going to be the final play of the third quarter. So we are under 30 seconds. And we could transition over to that. Then there we go. 2nd and 10. Actually, 2nd and 6, excuse me. 15 seconds. They probably aren't going to run another play, maybe. And they will not. And that closes the third quarter. On to the fourth. We go. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Just checking some issues, and we are good now. We are heading into what should hopefully be a fun and interesting fourth quarter. That's really been the main disappointment. Is that so far with these Sunday night games, we haven't really had any like really good games. I mean, yeah, we had San Fran and Denver last week, but that was a rough sit through. Yeah, it came down to the wire, but it was a rough game to sit through. Other than that, these games have either been blowouts or kind of boring for the most part. And now it is Tom Brady at the end of the day, and it's still only a 2-touchdown game heading into the fourth. But still, man, this is I'm hoping for a fun fourth quarter. Now, granted, it's what time is it currently? It is almost 11. So I don't want to I don't want to have like a heart attack or anything. I don't want to have like a fourth quarter that's gonna make my heart feel like it's gonna explode in adrenaline, but I want a fun competitive fourth quarter. And with these two teams, I have a strong feeling we're gonna get it. Alrighty. Okay. My apologies. I genuinely don't know what's up with me tonight. But 2nd and 5, pass over the middle to Kelsey, and Kelsey is able to pick up the first down at the 50-yard line. Fresh set of downs. In Kansas City, they are in complete control. Right now, it's kill as much clock as you can possibly do so. Alrighty, 1st and 10 now, right at midfield. Mahomes, play action, and oh my God, Mike Edwards coming fast. He came in completely unblocked and was able to get them. He was able to get to Mahomes for the sack. 2nd and long coming up. We're going to see how long of a sack that was in a second. Mike Edwards, the safety, came in completely unblocked. Gray, the tight end, just blew his assignment. And Edwards had a free shot at Mahomes. He's lucky. If he came in a little bit lower, that probably would have been called for roughing in today's NFL, which is kind of sad. But no, it was a 5-yard sack. 2nd and 15. Play clock down to 4. They get the snap off. Mahomes rolls to his right, and he's going to run it himself and get a lot of that back and then some. It's going to be a 3rd and maybe 5 coming up, actually, after the, I want to say, 10-yard run by Mahomes. 3rd and 4 was actually an 11-yard rush from Mahomes. Here we go. Jerick McKinnon is in the game at the running back position. and he is lined up to Mahomes' right. Play clock down to 8. Juju in motion. Then motions back. Mahomes takes a snap, uncorks it deep, and did he complete that to Travis Kelce? He did. It looked like it skipped a little bit, but I guess that was just how it got into Kelce's hand. But no, they're ruling it a completion. They're ruling it a completion. And what a catch by Kelce. He had to adjust for that. It was thrown low and behind him. But yeah, he was able to catch that. And they're going to get the football inside the 25-yard line, around the 22-yard line to be exact. That was a missed opportunity for Tampa's defense, I feel like. Hand off to Paco. I really need to learn how to say his name correctly. I feel like I've been saying it like 4 different ways tonight, and I've said it wrong every single time, I feel like. And 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 4, excuse me. Under 12 minutes to go in the game. 2nd and 4. Travis Kelce's not currently in the game. Gray currently is. 2nd and 4. It is a snap to Mahomes, and it's a handoff to Isaiah, and he gets about 2 yards on that. It's going to be 3rd and 2 as Travis Kelce comes back into the ball game. Man, Kansas City, 5 drives have gone in the red zone tonight. All 5 have resulted in touchdowns. They've been on fire offensively. They really have, outside of a couple moments in the second quarter where they were kind of stalling a little bit. They've been clicking all throughout the night. 3rd and 2. McKinnon is back in the game. This time Mahomes is under center. And timeout is called. Looks like it. Yep. Kansas City calls their first time out of the game. Ow. My legs. Ugh. Man, I gotta stop sitting cross-legged. It's for such a long time. Ow. Yep. But yeah, Kansas City, they have a golden opportunity to put this game. Honestly, yeah, I feel like at this point with 10:56 left to go in the game, 1 touchdown, they score another touchdown, I feel like game's over. Now, if you hold to a field goal, then that's a different story. But 1 touchdown ends this game. Here we are, 3rd and 2. Mahomes rolls to his right, stops, looking back across his body, and he throws it, and it's incomplete, intended for MVS. Now, decision time, potentially. It's 4th and 2, and no, they're going to send the field goal unit on. I was thinking maybe, you don't want to do that. You're only up 2 touchdowns. Man, MVS just dropped that. He had it right in his hands. Mahomes put it right on the numbers, and he dropped it. There you go. 32-yard attempt. Snap. Ball down. Kick is up, and it is good. Kick is good. And it is now 41-24. It is a 17-point ball game. And here we are. there we go. The highest scoring Sunday night game that we've streamed up to this point. But yeah, not a super competitive one. At least not at the moment. Looked like it was going to get interesting at some point in the game, but that is creepy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. They air some of the weirdest. They air some of the weirdest commercials on here, bro. I swear. I swear to God. Sorry, just a moment. Alrighty. My apologies. My apologies. Just partially stalling for time. Just partially stalling for time. Alrighty. And by the way, before I forget, kickoff is away, by the way, and it is out the back of the end zone, and that's where Tampa will take the ball at the 25-yard line. I will be back here on YouTube next week for week 5. Cincinnati heading to Baltimore. Baltimore with another blown lead and a loss today to Buffalo. Second time this year where they've blown a significant lead. And Cincinnati with a win on Thursday night. 1st and 10. It's a screen to Chris Godwin, who's back in the game, but he's okay. Which is good to see, but he takes a screen pass to the 30, so about a 5-yard gain. Now, for Tampa, you can't afford to not get any points on any drive now. And flagged is a free play. Frank Clark jumped off sides. Free play, and it's a first down to Cade Otton. And they're going to decline that penalty. They got Frank Clark to jump, but it's going to be declined because they picked up the first down on it. Yep, declined. 10 minutes. I repeat, 10 minutes to go in the game. All righty, 1st and 10. Brady takes a step. He throws it short to Fournette. Fournette only gets about a yard on that. Knocked out of bounds with 9:55 to go in the game. All right. As they hurry up back to the line. 2nd and 9. 9:40 and counting. Brady takes the snap. Throws it short to Fournette. Fournette gets wrapped up after about a 3-yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd and maybe 6 coming up. With under 9.5 to go. Third and 6. Brady throws a short to Russell Gage, who's also back in the game. There's a flag on the play. Is it going to be a pick? Gage picked up the first down, but I think it's going to be a pick. Oh, my God, it's going to be a pick. They're going to call offensive pass interference on the pick play. I think that's what it's going to be. Godwin looks pissed. I think that's what it's going to be. We're just waiting for confirmation. Yep, offensive pass interference. It was a design pick, and they're calling it PI because you're not supposed to do it after a certain yardage mark. Yeah, he did it past 1 yard. Yeah, they're going to call that. So it's a 3rd and 6 went to a 3rd and 16 with 9 minutes to go. Brady under pressure, able to step up and evade it. Steps, throws, and he throws a wobbler, but he completes it to Chris Godwin, but there's a flag on the play. We're going to see what the flag is. If this stands, it's going to be a first down. Oh, my God, it's a holding on the offense. It's a hold on the guard, Luke Goedeke. The rookie guard, Luke Goedeke, was called for the hold on Chris Jones. And yeah, oh my God, that was obvious. They're gonna call that all day. Oh, that sucks. So now it's gonna be a 3rd and 21, I believe. Coming up. No, it was a 10-yard penalty. Excuse me, it's a 3rd and 26 coming up. A 3rd and 6 went to a 3rd and 26. Oh my goodness. Tampa is just shooting themselves in the foot on this. Snap to Brady, throws it short, and that is to Cole Beasley, and he gets nothing on that. He picks up a few, but he stumbles on it. And now Tampa's going to have to punt the ball away, and I think that might have just killed their chance of potentially coming back and winning this game, even though it's 8.5 minutes, under 8.5 minutes to go. I think that was just too. I think that just killed their shot because it's a 3-score game with 8 minutes to go. But they're sending the punt unit out. Sky Moore is back to receive the punt. And it is away, and it's a boomer. Sky Moore takes it, and he's tackled around the 35-yard line of Kansas City. Yeah, man, I think that might have been it. I think that might have just been a wrap on it. I think that might have just been a wrap on it, man. Man, damn. I was hoping, man. I was hoping Brady still had some magic in him. But I'm guessing just not tonight, man. I'm guessing just not tonight. I mean, granted, like I said, we don't know. We don't know. I have to keep saying that every time. We don't know. We don't know yet. The game hasn't reached triple zeros yet. We don't know, but I'm just saying, I'm giving my opinion in the moment that it feels like they just blew their chance of potentially coming back and win the game. In the moment. That's what I'm saying, in the moment. Don't clip this and come back at me later and being like, haha, you counted them out. Okay, I'm acknowledging that there's still a chance potentially. I'm just saying, okay? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Kansas City's getting the ball back with all the momentum in the world. And you know what? At this point, it's under 8 minutes. If Kansas City does come back and win this game, or if Tampa does come back and win this game, then that's fully. Then you know what? I will never count a team out ever again, even though I'm like half counting them out. I'm half counting them out at this point. Unless I've seen crazier shit. But but like, oh man, I don't know anymore. I'm just hoping to get like a good game that comes down the wire. And I was hoping that this would be it. Hopefully we'll get one next week as well. Hopefully we get one next week. But here we are. Kansas City is getting the ball back with well under 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Here we are. 7:48 to go. 1st and 10 at around the 35-yard line of Kansas City. It's a head to. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Hand off to Allaire, and he picks up about 7 yards on that. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3. But yeah, 2nd and 2 coming up. But yeah, if Kansas City holds on, what a statement win for them. If they hold on to win, which it looks like they might. Mahomes under center. Tight end gray motion is a pitch to Allaire. And he is able to, he looked like he wasn't going to get anything, but is able to find something out of nothing and pick up the first down. This is going to be a new set of downs for Kansas City. Oh, my goodness. Todd Bowles' defense has not. Man, they just showed the graphic. The most points that Todd Bowles' defense has given up since 2019. 41 points. My gosh. Here we are. 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Fortson in motion. Snap to Mahomes. Hand off to Allaire. And Allaire picks up about 3 and keeps the clock running. They just want to get this game done with. Honestly, I want the game to be done with at this point. Second and 7 coming up. And yeah, we are now under 6 minutes to go in the ball game, and Kansas City is just going to run this clock out. And Mahomes is back under center. He actually throws it short to MVS. MVS cuts back inside, and he is going to get wrestled down at around the 50-yard line. So it's going to be it was about a 3-yard gain, so it's going to be a 3rd and 4 coming up as we approach 5:20 in counting. But yeah, if Kansas City holds on to win this, which it looks like it will, with 5 minutes to go, up by 17, this is a huge statement win for the Kansas City offense. You know, they were talking about in the pregame, 3rd and 5, Mahomes unloads one deep, and it's picked off. It's picked off. It is picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Looking for some blockers, stays on his feet. Bunting is able, and he's run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's not done yet. 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 Mahomes, he tried chucking it up for Juju, and Sean Murphy-Bunting just hung back there like a center fielder and just caught it. And he picked it off and returned it all the way to the Chiefs 35. Okay. All right. Just when I start talking like it's over, that's when shit starts turning up a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, the game's not over per se, but again, that goddamn quarterback, you never friggin' know. You never know, man. You never know. Okay. All righty. We're just waiting for them to get back from commercial break real quick. as we also nearly approach the 3-hour mark in tonight's stream. Yeah. Crazy. This game has felt long, but also hasn't felt long at the same time. It's weird. I haven't said that about any of the games up to this point because it hasn't felt that way. But tonight it's felt. I can't tell if it's going fast or going slow. I can't really fully tell. But here we are. So we're waiting for them to get back from commercial break. They love them commercials, bro. All righty. I don't know where it is where you are, but it is currently 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. All right, we are now finally back from commercial break. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bucs around the 15-yard line. Or not the 15, the 35-yard line, excuse me. Snap to Brady. Throws it on a screen pass to Leonard Fournette. It's got some blockers. Picks up the first down and a little more down to the 21-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Now, you have to go hurry up. You got to go hurry up. You can't afford to, if you want a shot at winning this game potentially, yep, they're going hurry up. That's exactly what they're doing. 4:20 and counting. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Snap to Brady. Brady looks, he pumps, he throws, and he short arms it. Intended for Russell Gage, but it falls at his feet. 2nd and 10 coming up, but the clock stops with 4:12 left. Now, realistically, it's not technically done just yet. Tampa has all 3 timeouts. It's still a 2-minute warning, but snap to Brady. Brady throws over the middle to Mike Evans, and Mike Evans picks up about 9 yards on that play down to the 11-yard line, I want to say. 12 or 11-yard line. We are now under 4 minutes to go. 3rd and 1, I believe, coming up. 3rd and 1, yep. Snap to Brady. Brady looks, throws, caught by Chris Godwin. Godwin lowers his shoulder, and he's tackled at the 5-yard line. Okay. Hurrying up once again. 3:40 and counting. Brady gets the Bucs up to the line. Snap to Brady. Brady looks towards Leonard Fournette, and Fournette is able to power into the end zone. Touchdown. Hey, with 3 minutes and 30 seconds exactly. And now an extra point will make it a 10-point game. All right. Okay. We got a little something. Maybe. Potentially. And, yeah. Brady was looking towards Fournette the entire time. And, yeah, Fournette was just able to lean backwards and get into the end zone. Extra point pending. Snap. Ball down. Kick is up. And it is good. 41-31. And off. Now, I wouldn't consider this onside kick territory just yet, personally. I would say you kick it off and hope your defense gets a stop because you still have the 2-minute warning and all 3 timeouts to play with. So you don't need to go for an outside kick just yet. But, it's if your defense can get a stop. Do you trust your defense enough to get a stop here? But this Tampa defense, it's usually really damn good, has not really found an answer for Kansas City offensively like I thought they would eventually do. But I can imagine that Tampa's going to kick them off. It's going to kick off to them. And you got to hope that your defense finds it in them to get a stand, and then realistically, they can get the ball, go down, get some kind of points, whether it be a touchdown or a field goal, and then hope you get the onside kick afterwards. So, yes, technically, there is still a chance here. There is still a chance. In today's NFL, an unlikely chance, but it is still a chance. It is still a possibility. Oh, yeah, they're showing the preview. Packers are going to the Giants and the Packers are playing in London next Sunday. First time that the Packers are going over to London. This should be interesting. After today's that game should be interesting. All righty. Here we go. They are setting up. Now, Kansas City has the hands team out there, but I can't imagine that Tampa's going to do that. Yeah. Imagine they have a guy deep, and they squib kick it, and that just goes out of the back of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, and Kansas City's going to get the ball at 25. Now, here we go. Mahomes was talking at the beginning of in the pregame that he wants to get at least one win over Tom. One like true legitimate victory over Tom before he retired. Now, he has beaten Brady before in 2019. 1st and 10 handoff to Allaire, and Allaire holds onto the ball, but he gets an 8-yard gain on that. That's a huge one. Now, Kansas City's in a situation where it's not first down game's over. But if they're able to get a first down on their first set of downs, then that makes the job for Tampa a little more difficult. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be the last meeting between these two. And Mahomes wants to win it badly. 2nd and 2, play clock down to 4. It's a handoff to Allaire, and Allaire actually gets stopped. He actually didn't get there. It's about a couple inches short of the first down. Looked like he got stopped at the line, was able to power forward, but wasn't able to get the first down. And Tampa calls their first timeout. Now it's 2:41 left to go in the game. Can't imagine that a first down here would not ice the game, actually. Because actually, wait, let me do the math real quick. So if they get a first down here, then they might still have to run a play before the 2-minute warning. But we'll find out first. 3rd and 1, Cole Harmon in motion. Hand off to Allaire, and he gets a big hole, and he picks up the first down. Let's see here. Yeah, they're just going to let this clock go down to the 2-minute warning. And, yeah, I think that might have just iced it. Potentially. That potentially just iced it. Kansas City's in a huddle right now, but I can't imagine they're going to snap the ball. The game clock is at 2:09. And yeah, they're just going to let this go down to the 2-minute warning. And I think that is all she wrote. I think that's going to be all she wrote. Now, Tampa can stop the clock 2 more times, so they're not completely out of it. But I think in a 10-point deficit, barring some kind of crazy-ass turnover, barring some crazy-ass sequence of events, yeah. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. They just showed the graphic of Patrick Mahomes in just 67 career games is already have over 20,000 career passing yards in just 67 career games. They said in order to catch Brady's current mark, he needs to play 218 more. So how many is that? How many more games is that? Let's do the math real quick. So 17 games in a season times 3 more years, that's 51. How about times 5? That's 85. How about times 10? 170. So he 15. So that's, hold on 1 second. So he just needs to play a little over 12 and a half more seasons in order to catch him. In order to catch Brady, he needs to play at least 12 and a half more seasons on the pace he's at. So he's currently averaging over 300 passing yards a game in his career, which is wild to think about. That's unbelievable. All right, yeah. I missed the first down play, but it was a run play to Edwards-Helaire, and it got a few yards on it. And I think Tampa called a timeout. We're going to have to wait and see. Yeah. 2nd and 5, a minute 53 left in the game. Tampa called their second timeout. They got 1 timeout left. They could stop the clock once. There we go. 2nd and 5. Another handoff to Helaire, and Helaire actually loses 3 yards on that play. And now it's going to be a 3rd and 8, and Tampa calls their final timeout. So Tampa, it's probably going to go down in the loss column for them for this week. Like I said, unless some batshit crazy happens, I can't imagine a situation where they actually come back and win. Defense, I don't know what was up with their defense tonight. They just could not find an answer. I mean, granted, you're playing against Kansas City. Most teams can't find an answer for them, but a defense this good, I would expect to have made adjustments and to keep Kansas City at bay at some point in the game, but they weren't able to do that at any point, really. So that was actually a 2-yard loss, 3rd and 7 coming up with a minute 48. So they will be able to get the ball back with over a minute, maybe. Here we go. Hand off to Helaire, and Helaire tries to get the corner. Looks like there was a hole, but he actually picks up the first down. Is there a penalty on the play? Yep, there's a flag, and it's a holding on the offense. Damn, they're going to repeat the 3rd down. I don't know how crucial that's going to be just yet, because Helaire did pick up the first down that would have iced the game. But yeah, it's going to be a 3rd and what coming up? 3rd and long coming up. And yeah, he held the shit out of Jamel Dean. 3rd and 17 coming up. Minute 41. Clock is stopped. And they're just going to run it again. Yep, they're going to run it this time with Isaiah Pacheco. And he lowers his shoulder and gets most of that yardage back, actually. And the clock is running with 90 seconds to go in the game. And Tampa will get the ball back, but they're probably not going to be able to. Yeah, I think it's safe to say this game is over. Now, here we are. They're probably good. Kansas City's probably going to run this clock out and then call a timeout and then punt the ball away, though it doesn't really matter. Play clock down to 1, and they call a timeout. So they're going to punt the ball away with 52 seconds left in the game. Again, like I said, it's barring some batshit nuts. Like, it's safe to say this game is over. So, yeah, man, all it just really comes down to is great win for Kansas City. Huge statement win for Kansas City. Mahomes wins what's most likely going to be the final battle between him and Brady. And yeah, Kansas City's going to improve to 3-1, most likely. And Tampa's going to fall to 2-2, most likely. The punt is away. And Jalen Darden called for a fair catch at the 21-yard line. Yeah, this game's over. But yeah, like I said earlier, I will be back next Sunday night for the Bengals and Ravens. That should be a good game. That should be a good game. If that's not a good game, then no other Sunday night game for the rest of the year is going to be a good game. And yeah, I will be out with the podcast this Wednesday. And 1st and 10, Brady throws it short to Cade Otton. He picks up the first down, and yeah. They're doing the hurry up, but yeah, this game's toast. This game's toast. Snap to Brady. Brady steps up. He's going to cork it deep to Mike Evans, and Evans Fenton knocked it away incomplete. 21 seconds to go. Oh, put us out of our misery. Okay. But yeah, the podcast will be out this Wednesday, talking about the biggest headlines and the biggest games coming out from this weekend. There we go. 2nd and 10. Brady throws it deep to the sideline again to Mike Evans. Mike Evans tries to lateral it. Laterals it to White, who goes out of bounds. 12 seconds left. They're trying to go down to score a 10-point touchdown, and then you realize, oh, wait, there is no such thing as a 10-point touchdown. So, yeah, they're just – I don't really know what they're doing at this point. They're hoping for a miracle, but, yeah, it's not going to come. 12 seconds left. They're just playing just to have fun at this point, I feel like. Snap to Brady, under pressure, throws it short to White, and White gets hit hard out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds, 7 seconds left. 2nd down coming up, nothing. Yeah. They might just chuck it deep and maybe get a touchdown. They're sending Jalen Darden out there at receiver. Jalen Darden was so underprepared. He had his gloves off and everything. Snap to Brady, throws it to Russell Gage, who just laterals it to Godwin. Godwin gets tackled, and that is the final play of the ball game. And Kansas City holds on to win 41-31 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Patrick Mahomes with a huge win over Tom Brady in what is most likely the final matchup between these two we will ever see. And that is now my cue to sign off for the night. Like I said, I will be back here next Sunday night live for Cincinnati against Baltimore. And I will see you all for the podcast out on Wednesday and on Thursday as well on my Patreon at patreon.com/Double Diesel Sports. And also, if you haven't already, go follow me on Twitter at DDS_pod. And that is all. And also, if you like this stream, please like, subscribe, and share my content as well. It really helps my channel grow and boost my exposure. So, with that being said, I am Double Diesel Sports.